you actually call them Lorgay?
I know that. It's one of those celebrity couple things where you just put them together.
Lorgay.
Okay. I have some supplies for this. So. I needed some supplies. I might not be able to get through this. So well, a box of Kleenex here for me and my mother-in-law if she needs it. And something very important I might need. Actually.
Do you have one more?
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I keep forgetting that I actually have to wear glasses to read.
Yeah, you're almost 50.
Yeah. First of all, let me, from the bottom of my heart and from the bottom of Karen's heart, thank you all for being here today. It's absolutely wonderful to see you all here to help celebrate with Lauren and Sergey. And I look at the group of people here, and I was thinking about this and how diverse the backgrounds are of the people here. You've heard about Lauren's dance. From the ages of about 6 to 18, Lauren spent much of her time and my disposable income at K&S Dance Studio. She literally grew up with the girls and the parents. Thank you, Sharon. And the girls and the parents of K&S forming lifelong friendships. Where are all the K&S girls? And while dance was her life, she also spent much of her youth in a very different activity. There's a number of people from Lawrence High School basketball team here. Big part of her life. Big part of her life combined from grade 7 all the way through high school. In fact, they were her first world travel companions as they went all went to Australia to kind of wear the talons. And they I love it that the dancers are actually louder than the athletes. So that's great. Then there's the lifelong friends made from the various carnival casts. Amanda and Shireen, who you heard about tonight, Lauren's buddies. And roomies from our very first assignment. I think I've met you guys twice, but I think that I know so much about you from Lauren's constant updates over the year. And Tyler, who took the fabulous pictures that you all saw earlier as well, as being in their cast. All you guys are incredible friends as well. We had the Russians who, unfortunately, through a travel mishap, couldn't be here tonight. But I know who means so much to Sergey over his life, and now to Lauren as well. Woo! Yeah. Last, and certainly not least, is family. We have Mom's side, the Barneson family, who are the small group of blonde people sitting at this table here. A rather quiet bunch. And then, of course, we have the mob that we call the Fletchers. Including the subsets Utterbach, Stewart, Schumans, Feldmans, Elich, and Browns. It's getting way too complicated, guys. And each and every person here, and there's something that Laura and I talked about when we were making up the list, as I said to her, I said, I want everybody who's there to have an impact on your life. And I think that we got that, and everyone here, large or small, good or bad, mostly good. Those of you who got a bad influence know who you are. You guys have all influenced Lauren and Sergey to become. I mean, collectively, we've helped form this wonderful couple you see here tonight. Look what we've created. When I first asked Lauren, what about this Sergey person? She didn't say, oh, he's Russian. She didn't say he's a dancer. She didn't say he's heir to the Ferrari motor car company. Would have been nice. She simply said, Dad, he makes me happy. Wasn't much to say after that. Sergey, when I met you, I instantly knew why. Here I was trying to be cool, just, standoffish father. I think the Russians say "Haladakronim I ataljonim."
Yeah.
Yeah. That means cool and aloof. It didn't work. Your warmth, your enthusiasm, your overwhelming happiness, it was clear from day one what Lauren saw in you. And just as clear as love to share. You are honestly one of the most genuine people I've ever met. And you have remarkable taste in women, by the way. We are so very proud to call him our son-in-law. I know I speak for Karen, Sydney, and Quinn when I say we welcome you to our family with open arms and open hearts. Though with a Canadian son and a Russian son, Olympic hockey tournaments might become a little more complicated. Well, and I have two teams to root for. Well, Canada, hockey, Canada. Sorry. Lauren, you are amazing. You went away for a year. A bright, intelligent high school girl. You came back an even brighter, smarter, and more mature woman. A stunning beauty, full of life, full of happiness. We're so very proud of the person you've become and what you and Sergey share. I see the way you look at each other. It's in every picture from our time in St. Thomas. I see the way each of you brighten when the other enters the room. I feel the way the room itself brightens when the two of you together in it. The years you spend together are going to be more than each of you could spend alone. Your lives will truly be enhanced by having a partner to share it with. It is truly a case where the sum is greater than the parts. I think Lauren and I share a few personality traits. Sergey, interesting times ahead, my friend. One is we both like things to be right. Which means our way, yes.
Exactly.
Right in both terms of correct, but also right in terms of, fair and reasonable. And I see Sergey shares that with us as well. The other thing is we don't really like people telling us what to do. Or what not to do. I think Karen can probably attest to that. So when Lauren came back from, what I hope is came back the last time from the Caribbean, we went down to the local to have a little chat. Don't you just love it when your kids get old enough to buy you a beer? So I committed to her at that time that I would, you remember this? That I would not meddle, I would do my utmost to not meddle in her life. Not to tell her what she should do, and not to tell her what she should not do. Even those times when a rational, intelligent accountant would make a much better choice. But that in no way implied indifference or apathy. Always interested, always available. And as most of you know, if you want an opinion, I'm usually pretty happy to provide it. Assuming you want the correct opinion. So Lauren, though another man has stolen your heart, and you're embarking on your new life, your new independent life, making your own decisions, remember always, we are here for you. We love you. And as your parents, always allow us to worry, even if it's just a little bit. Sticking with my theme of trying not to offer too much advice or tell you what to do, I'll just close with one thought. If you ask 10 couples the secret to lasting love, you'll probably get 10 different, but rather similar answers. And I'll leave you with this. Life is really made up of moments. And as you go through your lives together, through all those good years, and yes, the occasional tough time, take time to remember those moments. Remember the moment you knew this was the person for you. Remember the moment you told him or her this was the person for you. Lauren, remember the moment you asked. Sergey, remember the moment that she said yes. Remember St. Thomas, and remember today. love and happiness, always.
One more?
I think your sister needs some cleaning.
Mm-hmm.